Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Fly Like an Eagle podcast. I'm with my co-host James Scorza, Joe Mars from Passion App Sports Show on the Hardcore Sports Network. How you guys doing, man? Because we got a lot to talk about today.
Oh, I'm excited. It's a good weekend for sports.
It
Yeah.
really is. Unless you're a Michigan fan like me and still dealing with the coach.
Unless you're a Notre Dame
Yeah.
fan like me and just sitting on the goddamn sidelines.
Yeah.
And then James will go, I'm fine. We're Georgia.
Yeah.
We're good.
This is fine.
We're having
Yeah,
a
right.
great day.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Everything's fine.
Cure
We're
Gary
all
Hoey.
fine.
Cure Gary Hoey's Christmas list. Go. Yeah, there we go. Go Birds.
Yep.
Absolutely. Roger
Yeah,
that.
let's get Go Birds in the chat. But before we get started, there's something that has happened. There's love in the air. Cooper DeJean, who's 22 years old, is now dating a 42-year-old WWE Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella.
Okay.
Right? Isn't that funny?
Well, I guess it works good for Belichick. Why can't it work good for Coop?
Joe, you guys
20 years.
say-
20-year diff. Oh. Man.
Hold on.
I don't know how to
sorry.
react to that. I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry, Mitch. You caught me off guard. I'm just
Uh,
so she went from John Cena to another dude to now Cooper DeJean.
yep.
What?
Yeah. His name was
Um,
Artem. She was actually married to him. It was on dance. He's one of Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, that's
Answer-
what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then I guess they splitsies, and now she's got a boy toy and Cooper DeJean. Okay.
She's a diehard Eagles fan too. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well,
I think she's from the area, isn't she?
Well, she wanted to be she's from Phoenix. She's from
oh yeah,
Westbrook.
that's right.
Yeah.
She's from Arizona.
She-
That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot about
So she wanted one of the exciting whites. Okay.
yeah, right.
that. Yeah. Well, Blankenship is taken. I mean, but I guess Coop isn't.
Lord.
I know. I saw storylines about it, but I said to myself, "Wait a second. How old is Nikki Bella to begin with?" But then you tell me she's 42.
Well, I
he's
know-
22. But
I
yeah.
know she's 20 years older, but little Deuce Coop. I mean, that's putting another spin on it, isn't it?
That's a little
Yeah.
weird to admit. I mean, no disrespect to Coop. I mean, look. I mean, God, wish
Hey,
you all the best in your
you
future
know,
endeavors.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
It's a little joke I pulled up this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Nikki Bella's. She's a very beautiful woman. Okay,
Yep.
I won't deny
Yeah.
that. But good for Nikki scoring, going Cougar, going complete Cougar with Coop.
It's like that. What was that? What was it? What was the movie? It was an old movie. It was about college kids and they were had sleeping one. It wasn't super bad. It wasn't accepted or anything. It was I think it was Drake Bell was in it after Drake and
Not
Josh.
Van Wilder, is it?
No. I think it was called College. I think it was
Oh,
It was
I know what
it
you're
was
talking about.
it was a turnoff of it was kind of super bad and accepted. It was around that same time period.
Yeah, did you turn into TMG by mistake? Well,
yeah, right.
this is the biggest story happening in Philadelphia right
Hey, well,
now.
I'd rather talk about this than Kelsey and Swift going through a prenup.
That too.
well,
That
who
too.
saw that coming? She's worth more than he is. Who saw that coming?
Yeah, she has a lot more money than he does.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
All right. So
Oh,
let's
let's go back to the Eagles.
actually get this started.
Travis is going to be sitting home or being on tour with Miss Swift soon enough because their season's pretty much over.
No, it is over. They've been eliminated, and
Yeah.
Mahomes is out.
None of
Yeah,
that
no,
matters
that
to me.
matters to me. Yeah, I'm with you.
I just find it funny. I don't know. It's just
a
funny
tennis
because
skill,
I've been
but-
getting texts, DMs, phone calls, and I'm like, yes. Okay, can we move on now? And they were
Yeah.
like, no, he's got that dog in him. I'm like, dude, just stop.
Don't
Stop.
go there. Don't go there.
He's a Jets fan, so I forgive him for that.
Uh,
He's a Jets
well.
fan, so I'm like, yeah, you do you. Okay, stay
Yeah.
over there in that corner. You're good. But actually, did you guys watch the Thursday night game last night?
Oh, dude, that was crazy. That was crazy, man.
Now, how do you feel about those two? We already played the Rams, right? Or was that last year?
But the Rams earlier, yeah. I don't think we
No.
played Seattle though.
Can I just say one thing? So for all these people, all these pundits out there that compare yards and touchdowns and these individual quarterback stats, okay? Matt Stafford last night had what, like 425 yards passing and 3 touchdowns? Okay.
Yeah, I'll look it up just to be safe.
It's like, okay, he had an amazing offensive game, yet he lost.
457 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Damn.
And
Damn.
he lost.
Damn.
And he lost.
That is crazy.
So
Yeah.
you put all those stats up. That's great. You're a great quarterback, but your team still lost. That's
Yep.
the difference between Jalen and these other guys that people want to put in front of him.
Well,
He doesn't have
mind
to
you,
put up the gaudy numbers, but he wins the game.
well, mind you too. I think this is the second time this season that the Rams like lost the game that they were up big and then they lost it in the end. Kind of like the Eagles game that we had in Week 3. Niners. That's right. Yeah.
Niners game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Forgot about that.
I fell asleep like in the middle of the fourth quarter. I was exhausted.
But,
And
by
I
the
woke
way,
up and saw the highlights. I'm like, what the hell did I miss?
yeah, right. By the way, kudos to 94 WIP last night. Believe it or not, they had Kate Scott calling that game last night for the.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not even know that. Oh god
Yeah.
dang. That's kind of cool.
My kudos to my dad because he says, guess who's calling the game for the Seahawks Ram game? I was like, I don't know, Kevin Harlan, Ian Eagle. No, Kate Scott. I was like, oh wow, how about that?
Well, she does a lot of that LA West Coast games.
Yeah, and she's from Seattle too.
Yeah.
Isn't she a part of the Clippers? Or
Yes.
is that someone else? That is
No,
okay.
she was.
She was. Yeah. That's right.
She does college, like West Coast college games, football games.
Yeah, I think
okay.
I think she does
Get out the
Pac,
Clippers.
Pac-12. I think she does the Pac. Well, the Pac.
Well,
well,
the
used to be the
Pac-12
Pac-12.
don't exist.
That's right, yeah.
Anymore, so
Yeah,
she
but
does
used to be.
she does like UCLA games and other games on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So the reason I brought up the game last night is the fact that how do you feel about the Eagles team right now going up against them and the Eagles coming off a huge win against the Raiders, 31-0. How do you guys feel with the Eagles against like Seattle and the Rams? Because for me, I'll give you my take last. So, Joe, you kick it off, so on and so forth.
Oh, well, here's my thing. So Seattle, quote unquote, and again, this is where like stats are cute and they make sense and you can use them for your argument. But here's where when the ball's kicked off, this is where everything ends and other things begin. The real game begins. Seattle came in with the number 1 defense in the league and got 37 points dropped on them and over 450 yards thrown on them. Like you, and again, I kind of go back to the Stafford thing. So you had Seattle got scorched with their best asset, which is their defense. They got scorched. And then Matt Stafford, who's the Rams' best asset, he put up big numbers and still lost the game. So it's like, okay, my feeling is when the Eagles face either team, they're going to know how to win the game at the end. That's the difference. And I know that's harping on something that people are like, yeah, but they don't win it clean. It's like, okay, but this was brought up on WIP earlier, and I think it was a very valid point. When you look at the Ravens with Ray Lewis, that Super Bowl they won back in the day, that was a 17-something like 3 game. Like it wasn't a score fest, but they relied on their defense. And do you think any of the Ravens go, oh, we didn't score more points? Do you think anybody who wins a Super Bowl says walking away from winning that Super Bowl, we could have scored more points? Like, no, they walk away knowing that they won. So sometimes even ugly wins still count. Yes, you can clean stuff up. Yes, we can analyze it. Yes, we can break down the minutia and the stats. But the fact of the matter, both those teams, I mean, I don't want to go to Seattle. That's one thing I don't want to do.
Right.
But I feel as though with Seattle winning last night, it proves one thing to me, that the NFC is wide open.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Rams aren't this stellar team. Seattle's not their stellar team because their best assets faltered.
Yeah.
James?
Yeah, I think Joey nailed it on the head of like all those things that he just said here. I think for me, the game I saw this week with the Raiders, I thought it was a perfect example of that get right game. Finally, hey, I think it was finally that we've seen a good balance of 60 minutes of complete football, and I think that's going to happen again this week too. The thing I liked about the game last night, since we were talking about it, is that I see the Rams now that are beatable. I mean, Seattle, Sam Darnold, when he's in the postseason, he turns into Sam Darnold. Maybe he turns into something, who knows? But, yeah, I thought for sure last night, I mean, but the whole circumstances, too, is that I look at it, too, is that, yeah, probably Seattle might be the number 1 seed more than anything. But I have a good favor that if we go to Seattle and actually go in there and leave there with a victory, I think it's more possible. The way the Rams basically the one thing that, even though that game that I saw last night is that for the Rams' sake is that it has to worry them a little bit, because you think about the Eagles where they are right now, you think about where the Bears are at, where they are at right now, and you think of Seattle, who just basically want to go out. I mean, basically just took their heart out last night and won the game for them. But for me, if the Eagles can find a way to do the same level of tenacity that they brought into the game last week and then transfer it into this week, that's what I want to see. I want to see it have a reminder of, that Raiders game was just the beginning of probably hoping, and hopefully we can believe that this could turn this into a very, I mean, even though the season didn't go the way we expected to go, hopefully that wakes them up now and also moves that needle one step closer to where they want to be as a team.
So for me, right, this is how I look at it. It's the Raiders. We had to blow them out to make a statement. Like, we
That's
had
right.
to. If it wasn't for that, I would have been more nervous, right?
By the way,
Same.
I
Why.
did predict 31-13. I just thought that the Raiders would score 13 points.
I didn't have a score. I just said just win.
James and I didn't do it.
I know,
I'll give you
I
the
know.
point. I'll give you the point. But for me, it's like the real test for me is the Buffalo game in 2 weeks. That is the real test for me. We have the Commanders tomorrow. That feels weird to say that we have a football game on Saturday. Feels weird.
5 o'clock on a Saturday, hard to believe.
Yeah, who are injured. They're too old. Commanders are basically done. They're trying to get a draft pick. They are done, right? We got Commanders twice.
A team that Joshua Harris owns that's too old.
Don't get me started.
Huh.
I think
the team has to do better.
So for me, right, we had to defeat the Raiders. We had to blow them out. The Buffalo game in Buffalo, in the snow, that is going to be our real test for me. And here's another thing too, right? I said this a couple weeks ago, sticking by it. I have Seattle making to the Super Bowl because of their defense. I know the Rams are one of the best offensive teams in the league. Don't get me wrong. But Seattle's defense is top notch. Sam Darnold doesn't have to do a whole lot when you got that defense. You got the wide receivers. You got Kenneth Walker III. He just needs to be a game manager, I feel like, and that's what he did last night. He took over in a time of need, and he got the dub. So I have Seattle going to the Super Bowl for the NFC. What is holding me back from the Eagles? Like I said before, the offensive play calling. Nick Sirianni. Those are the two things that are like, what is the word I'm thinking of? That we can't get over the hump. There we go.
Yeah.
They're like holding us back. We can't get over the hump. So for me, I'm like, it's the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think the other thing too is like you brought up a good point about the Seahawks here. Two guys are going to. There's two guys that actually, if the Eagles do play them in the postseason play, what's up, Wes? And that's AK, right?
Yep, that's AK.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? So, for me, I think the Seattle Seahawks you got to keep a close eye on is Kenneth Walker, even Charbonnet's two guys on that running back court. But I think the other guy is too, Shahid. What's Shahid?
Yes. Yes.
Shahid's a good player. I mean, the way they showed out last night, especially, I worry about Shahid becoming the next generational player that. Like, I mean, obviously punt returns are not big anymore, but he's looking to try to have a comeback, like having a good comeback, because especially when he was with the Saints, he then played the way he was supposed to play. But I think Shahid just showed out last night. Said, okay, they're going to be a little bit of a tall task, obviously, but I mean, for me, I
what
think
a coup by the Saints, by the Seahawks too, to trade for
and
him
Smack the J-Bug too.
Yeah, and at the deadline like that.
Yeah.
Tip your hat to the Seattle GM. I mean, we talk about
Right.
Howie Roseman, but like that guy made some really decent moves at the trade deadline.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
And kudos to Mike McDonald for having a good play call, having play calls, like good play calls last night too.
Gee, I wonder we could say that.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't even know who Mike McDonald looked like until last night. He could have walked down the street. I wouldn't even know who the hell he was.
You know what? This is where we need to kind of go with things.
Yeah.
So Seattle. So this is how it used to go in the NFL. So Seattle has this offense, like safeguarded offense, but really good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go and get like the quarterback? Because Sam Darnold's not this good, but whoever the quarterback coach is making him really look good.
Yeah.
So do you
go last year too?
Like, do you go and get this quarterback coach from Seattle and make him your OC here in Philadelphia? I don't know. Like,
that's a good question.
That's how it used to go. Is like the OC would be like the quarterback coach. What was it? Doug Peterson was that at one point in time for Green Bay or Kansas City, one of the
Kansas City, I think it was.
Yeah, and so he was the quarterback coach, and then he became the head coach. He became, the head coach. Look, do all quarterback coaches make that leap? No, but all I'm saying is there's got to be a better candidate out there than Kevin Patullo, and I get. We're all stuck on loyalty, but we also have to be aware of performance.
Mm-hmm.
If this team, if Mitch is right, and we lose and get eliminated from the playoffs early, we can probably blame it a lot on the offensive inconsistency and the offensive play calling inconsistency.
Yeah,
that falls squarely on Kevin Patullo and Nick Sirianni.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point, you can't just judge it on loyalty. You got to judge it on, progress about, what the outcomes are.
Well, the other thing too here is that I agree with what you said there too, Joe. For me, it's kind of like when the postseason comes around, and like it kind of feels like when the Eagles go on this hot streak. It doesn't like springboard into like a big streak. I mean, last year was a big example of that when they had the hot streak and they took it to the Super Bowl. But there's sometimes when you have flaws in your game, like in the regular season, they kind of shape out a little bit in the postseason kind of play too. So it's kind of like the mistakes you're making in like week like 5 or 6, like linger into like the postseason. Like those like flaws don't just go away. I mean, they'll go away after like a little bit of a springboard. But at the same time, too, it's just like, sometimes it has to be, you have to, the hardest part about it is that, I hope this, like I said, I hope this one thing that the Eagles can do this week is find a way to see, hopefully this win against the Raiders, this win against the Raiders, hopefully turns it into a streak and also gets them to the Super Bowl. But at the same time, too, you still have flaws with your offensive scheme. I mean, it'll go away over time. It'll go away a little bit, but sometimes when it matters the most, those things can come back and hurt you when it matters the most.
Yeah. And then I just want to bring up Buffalo again, because Buffalo is good in the regular season. Mm-hmm. When it comes to the playoffs, they're not so good. So we gotta.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough for us to play in the snow. We gotta run the ball. I mean, run the ball with Barkley, Bigsby, and Hurts. Hurts has got to run the ball in that game. It's not. It's gonna be very difficult throwing the ball.
It's going to be a
Very,
tough
very
game for sure. I do agree.
That is a real test.
Someone's got to answer me the question. What we have AJ Dillon on the team. Why aren't we picked him up? He was supposed to be this.
I haven't heard his name in a long time.
Isn't he injured?
No,
I don't
not
know.
that
They let him go.
No, he's on the team. He's one of the people that brought the positivity bunny in. Like
he's the one.
He's the one.
Oh wow!
Oh my god!
I mean, what I don't understand.
No jingles are mascots, I guess.
Let's understand this. I agree that Buffalo in the snow. I mean, I had that game circled on this calendar since the beginning, and I said, look, the Eagles hopefully won't have as much to play for by then, and hopefully, but the Bills won't. Unfortunately, both will. Both are going to be trying to. Buffalo is trying to win the division, and we might lock up the division by the end of the Commanders game. And we still have a chance with the Rams losing. We still have a chance at the first seed. Okay, it's a long shot. I get it, but my feeling is still this. There's still something to fight for. We're not going to go up to Buffalo and start Tanner McKee.
That too, yeah.
Well, I guess where we're going at is that we won this week, and probably what we'll do if we win this next week, we'll worry about I mean, it's 1 week at a time is at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel about it more than anything. Because, I mean, if they come out tomorrow and play the same game that they play against the Raiders, then I'm good for it. And I just want to see the same level of performance that I saw last week into this week.
I'm going to ask you, Mitch. You bring up that Seattle could get to the Super Bowl. Okay. So I'm going to ask you. So I already brought up that if we go to Seattle, we're in trouble in the playoffs. We go to Seattle, we're in trouble.
Yeah. I concur.
Hang on, guys. I gotta go. Hang on.
No, you're good. You're good. All right, so I'm gonna ask you this question, then Joe will come back. Who was your player of the game against the Raiders?
Because
mine is not Hurts. Mine is not AJ Brown.
I think I gotta go off the deep end here, and I gotta say Nakobe Dean.
Nakobe Dean is your player of the game? How so?
Well, I mean, he did. I guess actually, you know what? I gotta give kudos to a lot of those defensive players. I don't think I got a big. I mean, Brandon Graham was a real. I mean,
Brandon Graham played well.
He played his backside off. He did.
You know who mine is?
Who?
Joe and I talked about him last week while he's not getting any love, and how I kept on bringing him up every single week. He's the most offensive, consistently player. Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert had 2 touchdowns against the Raiders. He hasn't been injured. He's only been injured once, not like twice or 3 times. This guy is the most consistent player on the offense side of the ball. That subtle pass is lethal. Dallas Goedert needs to be respected more.
That's right. Yeah, I think Dallas Goedert needs to put. I think we need to put some respect in Dallas Goedert's name now. I do agree.
Yeah. Everyone's forgetting about him. So Eileen says, so we have weapons to utilize, like the old man. Yeah. Oh my God, Brandon Graham. I was shocked how well he played. I was shocked.
He played good. He played well.
Yeah, he really did play well. So with that being said.
I think the other thing too is that I that stuck out to me the most in that game is that I know it's hard to it's sometimes hard to fathom what I was talking about last week about AJ Brown, but if he continues to play the same level of capability that he did last week without putting that social media that he posts out there every week like it's like basically the word of the day, like if that's the right terminology. But for me, I think the other thing that I really was really good, I was actually glad to see is that they finally came together and won as a team. That's probably the best thing about it.
Yeah. Like I said before, if the Eagles barely squeaked by the Raiders, I would have been more nervous. How
Oh
would
yeah.
you have felt? How would you have felt if the Eagles barely got by the Raiders?
Oh yeah, yeah, I agree. I think that's a very good, understandable statement there, because for me, if you came into that Raiders game and you like was a close game against Kenny friggin' Pickett, I was like, okay, really, you can't even beat Kenny Pickett, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean that's what I was at too. I mean, I didn't even think if it was even if it was like Geno Smith, I wouldn't even get pissed off if it was like Geno Smith, if like it was like a blowout like that, because like Geno Smith's a journeyman. But yeah, I mean, even keeping Max Crosby in check, even keeping Genty from getting all those type of runs, the Raiders are just. I'm not going to lie to you. Even Don Bell brought it up on the CBS3 Sports Show during that game during the post game coverage. He said, "Dude, this Raiders team is absolutely horrible," and it is. It's a horrible team. I mean,
feel so bad for Bowers and Genty.
I do too. They look like they're stuck in the even Crosby. They're like stuck in the middle. I mean, Crosby's basically telling me get me to Philadelphia. You know, I mean, and it's the same thing about like you said about Genty and Bowers. And look, I like Bowers. I think Bowers is a very good tight end, and he could be another version of like Gronk or George Kittle down the road. But yeah, he's in a tough spot. That's the worst part about it. It's just that I really feel for. Actually, believe it or not, you know how I feel the most about? I feel the worst about? I feel the worst about Pete Carroll coming into this situation, and it's like not even. It's like actually worse than he was with the Patriots, like before he went to Seattle and USC. I mean, Pete Carroll was like just like saying, like I just came here. I came here for this shit. I mean, part of my French here, but
no, you're good.
But it's just like, yeah. I mean, I mean, for the first time in my life, I mean, I like Pete Carroll. He was a great. I mean, he was a good coach. You have to feel bad for him because he's like he has no one else. He has nothing to work with this team. It's like
who else I feel bad for?
Sure.
He's a part owner of the Raiders, and he's also a broadcaster. He's the greatest of all time, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
It's like, I hopefully he knows what he signed up for.
I was gonna say Mike Mayock, but Mike Mayock was not with them anymore.
Right. But damn, I feel
You
bad
know what's
for
crazy
Brady.
about that too? I was listening to a podcast he did a couple years ago when he was talking to Chris Long on the Greenlight podcast, and he said, dude, like he got the team where they needed to go in that 2021 year, and then Passaccia got fired. He says, dude, that was freaking criminal letting them go. And after that, it's been a ripple effect. It's just been bad ever since Mike Mayock got fired. I mean, Mark Davis is like, I mean, Al Davis is probably literally like turning in his grave, man. It's just. I mean, it's that bad. I mean, it's really, really that bad. So,
yeah, I'm gonna ask you this now. Let's get back to the Eagles. The Eagles have a shot of clinching the NFC East against the Commanders with a win or a Cowboys loss. So I'm gonna ask you: do we clinch the NFC East tomorrow? That's so weird to say.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're good. I think we'll be good.
Yeah,
I think we'll win the NFC East. Sorry, it just.
No, you're good. I'm just looking at
Josh Matthews over here. My nose just started to bleed.
Yeah. You all right, dude?
Yeah, I'm good. Allergies. Right. Damn allergies.
Gotcha. The Cowboys are playing the Chargers. So, for me, I got the Chargers. So
yeah, I do too.
We don't even need to win. Honestly, if the Cowboys just lose, we can just coast on by. So, after this game, right, we clinch the East, the Cowboys lose or we win. Why would you feel bad for Brady? He's making big money with that investment, win or lose. The thing is with Brady, man, it's just like he's not used to losing. He's not used to losing. So for me, I'm just. You say you're okay, dude?
Yeah, I'm good. Just damn nose bleeding.
Yeah. How are those stats? How are their stats for the Commanders? Their record right now? What is their record?
Oh man.
I got it, dude. Their record is 4-10. Yeah. Their record is 4-10. The Commanders are dead. They are done. Jaden Daniels is not even playing tomorrow. He's been shut down for the year. So if the Eagles clinch, do you play Jalen Hurts against the Bills in Buffalo again?
I don't know. I'm not sure about
I
that.
wouldn't.
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't.
either.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We already clinched unless you want to showcase the world what he can do. So for me, I'm like, no. They have the worst defenses of the league this year. The Raiders. They got a lot of stuff that they suck on. So the defense is definitely one of them. God, I hope Joe's okay. I hope Joe's okay, man.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my fault. That's probably why I have the nose bleed. I'm probably nervous about him.
It's all good, man. It's all good. We got a show to finish here. So, yeah, I think we're both on the same page with Jalen Hurts not playing till after this game. So if we win, or we're gonna win no matter what, I got us winning. So
yeah, I agree. I think this week will be another get right game for the Eagles. I think that's the other thing too, because I mean, like I said, like I said, I've been preaching about this whole show is if they play the same level of tenacity that they brought out to the team like they did before, like if they play the same capability that they do, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, like the Commanders are they're probably on the outside looking in. They're just fucking like, what do you call it? Just like figuring out what they're going to be like in the next for the draft, rather, to see what they'll look like, and especially like an old team like they are is like that's kind of like the reminder of how much the team is and all that. But the Bills game, to me, I mean, if they don't win that tomorrow, that could be a trap game for the Eagles, especially if the Bills didn't clinch anything yet.
who are the Bills playing this weekend?
I don't know. I don't know.
Here, I got it. Let's go back here. Let's go here. Browns.
Oh well, yeah. That's an easy game. That's a scheduled win for not Cleveland. A scheduled win for the Bills.
That will be a legendary win for the Bills.
What do you mean?
Because Shedeur Sanders calls himself legendary.
Oh yeah, right.
He calls himself legendary. So yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I got you. So yeah, I mean, I think for me this will be I think it'll be a good game for the Bills to win. I mean, if the Bills win this game, they win the AFC East. After this game.
I think. Hold on, let me look up the standings real quick. No. New England's 11-3.
Oh yeah, right. That's
so
right.
New England's 11-3. The Bills are 10-4.
Oh,
and
that's right.
That is not wide open for the Bills. Who do the Patriots have?
So they just better win this week, so they don't have to worry about that shit next week.
Yeah, Patriots are against the Ravens.
That's gonna be a tough game too. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, the way I look at it with the Ravens this year, they've been really on the outside looking in for the most part.
They're a hit or miss. That's basically them. They're not consistent at all. They can't close out games. So I pick New England to win this week.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I gotta tell you what though. Kudos to Mike Vrabel changing that team around. I mean, he changed that team around very quickly, kind of like Rick Tocchet did with the Flyers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that Flyers team is. I didn't do anything yesterday.
Yeah, everybody wants him traded now.
Wait, they want me traded?
I don't know. I mean, the whole circumstance. I mean, he's having a sophomore slump. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, he's still trying to figure out something here.
Yeah,
otherwise I got a double minor for high sticking.
I was talking to my guy Billy halftime. He's like, Mitch, you stink. I'm like, wait, I stink now? Like, damn.
Right.
But I'm not playing that good on the Flyers? Damn.
Well,
anyway.
I mean, it's an 82 game season. Here's Joey.
Oh, okay. I got him.
Oh, okay.
Got to change the layout here.
Sorry about that, guys. I had an important call to take.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'll let you guys in on it after the show. So what are we up to?
So
I got Crosby hit me in the face for high sticking for double minor because my nose started to bleed.
His nose started bleeding. It's too left.
Okay. Dude, I told you to stop with the Red Bull. You gotta stop.
Dude, I never drank that shit as long as I remember, man. I drank Monster back in the day, but that's another story.
And we were talking about how much I stink on the Flyers right now.
Yeah, Matvey Mitchkov's struggling some.
It's just the other night. So
Yay, but nothing last night.
Yeah. Well, last night was a stinker.
I didn't see the game. It was on ESPN Plus. You know what I watched last night? Spinal Tap. I'm serious.
That's why I couldn't find the Flyers.
And my volume is up.
Yeah. So we were actually talking about the Bills. We were talking about the Bills, Joe, and how they don't have a wide open for the AFC East. They got the Patriots in front of them. The Patriots are playing the Ravens. The Bills are playing the Browns. So the Bills got to win this game for them, and Patriots got to lose for the Bills to, be tied with them.
Well, you got to keep in mind, like, the Ravens still have something to play for, I believe. And so, you got to think that Ravens-Patriots game is going to really be tough. The Bills beating the Browns, let's just face it, the Browns are done. They're cooked. They're looking for the draft. So, for me, I could see the Patriots dropping to the Ravens. I could see the Bills beating the Browns. And then here's the thing. Whatever team the Patriots face the following week, when we face the Bills, that's going to really be the test, because the Bills could sit there and be like, we might have a chance at the division, and now they come in with more fuel, whereas we're coming in with less fuel because we clinched the division this week.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets.
The Patriots play the Jets the following week.
Do they? Well, the Jets are on the outside looking in. They're basically looking.
I don't love that. I mean, the Patriots going to probably smoke the Jets.
They're looking to try. I mean, they were even doing like freaking mock drafts already to see who the Jets are going to get as their quarterback, like that Fernando fella. It's like, dude, it's not even I'm not even serious. Like ESPN this week, literally, like Mel Kiper and that other guy, I forget his name. He had the.
You know who I want the Jets to pick as their quarterback?
Carson Beck.
I want them to pick and draft Carson Beck. I want them to get Carson Beck. I want them to get Carson Beck.
Oh my God. I mean, I had nothing to do with it. He played for Georgia. What do you want me to do?
Tell him to graduate.
How old is he?
You know who's
he's
actually
up there.
Well, he's I think it's like that transfer point. I think he's around that same age as Tyler Shook was with when he got drafted by the Saints.
Or Bo Nix.
Or Bo Nix, yeah.
28 years old rookie. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
A middle-aged rookie. That's why Denver.
Yeah.
That's why Denver.
I blame the transfer portal on that shit too, dude.
But that's why Denver's got to strike while the iron's hot. That's why it's going to be an interesting AFC playoff race. That's why with the Chiefs out of it, it's wide open. And I'm going to say this. You ready for this? I'm going to say AFC Championship game is the Pats. Now I don't know how the brackets are going to shake out, so I could be completely wrong on here.
Yeah.
But the Pats, and I think it's going to be the Pats and Denver, yes.
Wow. I did this.
Pats in Denver.
I like that. I like that too. Is it going to be in Denver or in New England?
It'd be in New England. It'd be in Foxborough.
Ooh.
In the snow.
Actually, no. Buffalo. Denver's number one.
Yeah, I thought I was going to say Denver is number one, so it'll be at the Mile High. It'll be up in Mile High.
Okay. Well, then now that would go to the advantage of Denver. I mean, and you want to talk about like offense versus defense. I mean, that we talk about in the NFC with Seattle and them having a good defense. You look at Denver, their defense is the one that's carrying them through. Now, I still wonder with the Eagles, with all of our schedule that we played and all the difficult teams and some of the scrapes that we got up into, is this defense real or a mirage for the Eagles? Are they as good as they are? Like, are they as good as we see in front of us? Or is it a mirage? Because when you look at the Dallas game and you look at the LA Rams game and whatnot, and Minnesota game, you would think, okay, they let up a lot of points. It's a mirage. But then you look at like the Detroit and the Green Bay game and the Raiders game and their, the Kansas City game. Like, you start to think, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
there's that I don't know question.
I'm in the same boat as you, Joe. I think it's basically it's like hit or miss with this team. Like, we don't know like what this team is going to look like every other week. I mean, you think about last week, there was like a get right game for the Raiders. I mean, tomorrow they could easily go back to the same old spiel like they did all season. But for me, this team hasn't been consistent all year.
Guys, remember two things in playoffs. Two things travel: defense and run game. So that's why
those two compatibles.
Yeah, that's why I don't disagree with Mitch, because Seattle has both in spades.
Yeah,
like they have good defense and they have a good run game. They may not need to travel, but if they do, they got it.
We're forgetting about a team in the NFC, Chicago. Chicago right now has been playing like under the radar. Their running game is good. Their Caleb Williams is playing well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, do not look over past Chicago, or it's going to apparently be at Indiana in a couple years.
That's just dumb.
They're moving. Chicago. There's rumors that Chicago's moving to Indiana.
The Gary Bears. So they're going to be called the Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, I like that.
I think it's called Gary. Ain't happening.
No,
way.
Yeah, it's Gary, Indiana. There's a song, Gary, Indiana. What?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is.
Who sings it? What's his name?
The hell? I mean, Chicago.
Chicago
is like one of the original kind of teams. Who the hell's? Wow. Okay, that's stupid. All right.
You know what's actually kind of funny? One of my friends on YouTube, he lives in Indiana, and he's a Chicago Bears fan. And now Chicago's going to Indiana. He's probably happy. He's like, yeah, I don't have to root for the Colts now.
Well, here's my question: do you, with that kind of perspective, do you think the NFL? Not that they need it. Do you think they need to expand?
Like Art Modell, like sell the property off and get a new team.
Not like making two more
expansion teams, like what the NBA is going to do in a couple years. I'm going to go no, because NFL is already the biggest sport in the world.
Hey, look at that with Gary Bettman in the NHL.
And Mitch, and I agree with that. But here's the thing: look at what Goodell's doing with feeling out the popularity of the NFL in different cities. He wants to expand the NFL.
He does.
Now, whether or not that means international teams or not, it could vary. I mean, we could be sitting here in 5 years and looking at the plans for the NFL to go from a 32-team league to a 40-team league.
Christ.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I agree with your dad right here.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. It's just rumored right now.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like the Sixers when they were trying to get that arena down Chinatown. Same thing.
It's a money grab. It's a money grab.
Yeah, but they use that as a ploy. They use that as a decoy because they really wanted to stay. They just wanted their rights.
Yeah,
well, here's the thing. Do you think Gary, Indiana, a small town in Indiana, you think Gary, Indiana has the money to put up for a stadium?
Move the Rosemont, for God's sake. Move the Rosemont, Illinois. I mean, that's even better. I mean, it's still in Illinois.
Here's the reason why. Because Chicago, in a very long time, they're playing good right now. They're playing good.
You know what? If you're going to move to Indiana, why don't you move to South Bend?
Yeah.
Well, they don't have to worry about a new stadium.
And then have Gene Hackman be the coach of Chicago. Gene Hackman.
That's a great movie, by the way. I
love it. I
love Hoosiers.
I love it. That's why I said it, because it's from Hoosiers. Yeah. So we also talked
balls in their court. No pun intended.
Joe, we also talked about our players of the game from last week. James picked Nakobe Dean and Brandon Graham. I took Dallas Goddard.
Yeah.
Dallas Goddard's
Uh,
mine.
I'm gonna go with Zach Bond, actually.
Okay.
Zach played a really sturdy game because he kept a lot of the middle of the field in check.
Yeah.
And I felt like that put more pressure on the Raiders to throw to the outside, which then, made it easier for guys like N'Kobe and guys like Brandon to kind of get to the quarterback. And, when that quarterback's holding that ball long and when two glove Pickett is like holding the ball too long, it's game over. I find it interesting that we're facing two former Eagles backup quarterbacks in 2 straight weeks.
Yeah, right.
With two gloves Pickett and now Marcus Mariota.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see Mariota again in 2 weeks' time too. So it's like 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm going. I'm going a
No.
little bit. It's
No, you're good.
no, I'm thinking the Bill. I forgot we have the Bills. I keep on forgetting we have the Bills instead of
Yeah.
In between, it's
in
sandwich.
between. Yeah. It's like sandwich. Yeah, it's like a seesaw.
And then, Joe, we also talked about the Eagles going to clinch the NFC East this week. Because if we win, we do. Or if the Cowboys lose, we're in. And the Cowboys are playing the Chargers.
I think the Cowboys are going to lose that one though.
Yeah.
I don't see them beating. I mean, Justin Herbert's on another level right now. That's
one
in
hand.
Dallas, isn't it?
With one hand.
One hand, yeah.
Don't remind me.
Goes with the left hand.
So here's my thing. I feel like we're going to win the division. We're going to break the whole streak of not having a back-to-back division champ, for 2 straight years in a row.
Yeah.
For like the last 20 some odd years. So I feel like that's going to happen. And I feel like it's going to happen because of 2 reasons. I think it's going to happen because we have more talent than the Commanders. I've always believed that even coming into the season. A lot of people thought the Commanders were going to have this resurgence. I didn't think so. And after seeing some of the signings, I'm like, what are they doing here?
Right.
That's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is the Commanders' ownership, Joshua Harris. When you get to this point in the season, when you only have 2 wins or 2 or 3 wins, if you're Joshua Harris, you take the tank button and you push it. And that's what I think Joshua Harris is going to do. I think that's why Marcus Mariota's in. I think that's why a lot of the backups are going to be in. I think that's why you're going to see a really second team Commanders team go against the first team Eagles team. And I think that is going to make a huge difference when it comes down to how lopsided this game is going to look.
Yeah, I agree.
So it looks like the Eagles fans are going to be huge fans of the Chargers this weekend. Huge fan of the Chargers.
Well, if we win, it won't matter. If we win, it's
correct.
over.
Yeah. If we win, it's over. If we don't win, I'm telling you, we're rooting for the Chargers like there's no tomorrow.
It's gonna be it's gonna be the agony of them. It's gonna be the agony if we don't win that game tomorrow.
Oh my God!
Because it's gonna be questions back to the Giants game. It's gonna be like, well, here we go again.
Oh shit! Don't say that.
Here we go again.
You're right though. You're right though.
Right.
Yeah. I am feeling really confident about us clinching the NFC East this weekend. Very, very confident with the Commanders shut out the Giants, right? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then now they lost last week. So I'm like, I got the Commanders losing to us. We got to take advantage of this. The only thing that makes me nervous,
that Bills
Patullo.
Game. Oh, Patullo. Yeah.
Well, you got to ask yourself, can Kevin Patullo really screw this up? I mean, the answer is yes, he can. But is that something that's going to really happen? Like, as bad as the Commanders are, this team should railroad them just like they did with the Raiders. This should be no different than the Raiders.
Yep.
And I get it. It's a division game. I get all that. People are going to say that till they're blue in the face. It's a division game. It's always close and la 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 la. I get that. But this is Marcus Mariota. This is the Washington Commanders. they're going to dress their second team, and you expect their second team to be our first team. Well, if that happens, then I don't want to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm right there with
I
you.
think you said it best there, brother.
I always root for whoever is playing the Cowpies, regardless. Yep, I think we all do,
Yeah.
but this one means differently if the Eagles lose.
And it helps because it's a former Michigan coach that helps Mitch's cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's a Michigan coach I do like.
Mhm.
Can he come back even though he cheated?
You lied and cheated.
I'd rather have I'd rather have a coach that cheats than what Sherman Moore did. Whatever he
Yeah,
did.
that was just that. I was reading stories about that. I didn't want to bring it up to you because I said to myself, "As dude, that's just like holy Christ, man! That's just so bad."
That's why Chip Kelly left Ohio State. They're saying is
Yeah.
that he cheated too. So
Wow.
he
Wow.
you know, you cheat and you get out. You're like you're like like Ohio State coach cheats. Where have I heard that before?
Yep.
You know, like you guys in the Big Ten, man.
You know what's funny?
Guys can't stop cheating.
It's funny. A buddy of mine was telling me about this too. He's from Ohio. Said that basically Ryan Day was had like a Nick Sirianni situation, and they wanted him fired like we did with Sirianni.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: if this falls apart, if this season falls apart, is there even a scope? Like, is Nick Sirianni on the hot seat?
It's a good question.
I've been saying that for how long now?
I don't think so, though.
No, I'm being dead serious. Like,
no,
like,
I know you.
I get that you think he's a cheerleader, and you know what, Mitch? I'm not completely opposed to that notion. The thing that frustrates me is because there's no dominant team in the NFL right now. The Chiefs are out. Like it's like we're in Bizarro world.
We are.
And right now, it's like we're not terrible because we have a roster still good, but we have all this disarray. We have all this disorganization, and it really stems from the head coach because the messaging isn't the same as it once was.
Yeah.
I mean, if it were, strong, detailed together, okay. How are you guys? I mean, good. You cut down penalties against the Raiders. I'm going to look to see this tomorrow, whether or not they have 10 penalties again.
It's so weird that we're playing on a Saturday at 5:00.
Especially on how Christmas shopping type. Everybody's probably doing a Christmas shopping tomorrow too.
Well, I got a Hanukkah party to go to, so
yay! I went to a Christmas party last weekend.
I celebrate Festivus, but that's another story. No, I'm just kidding. Happy Hanukkah to everybody. Happy holidays to everybody out there.
Yep. So you're going. That's actually kind of funny. Are you watching Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights?
No.
I have not.
I have not.
I have to watch it again. It's my favorite Hanukkah movie.
You know what's crazy about it too? I never seen that Chevy Chase movie, National. What's it called?
Lampoon.
Lampoon. Yeah, I never seen it.
I've seen parts.
You never seen Christmas Vacation?
No. I swear to God.
Oh, you gotta see it.
You know why?
I heard it's really good.
I'm Jewish, so I don't watch Christmas movies.
No, but but Mitch, forget the Christmas thing. It's just a funny movie.
I heard good
funny movie.
You know, that's Chevy Chase, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got it's got to do with Christmas, but honestly, it would remind you a little bit of kind of like how difficult it is to get the family together and what a chaos.
Actually, I did see pieces of it. It sounds familiar.
When the toilet explodes.
Eileen brings up a good point. I've been hearing this a lot lately. Jalen is a newlywed splitting his soul. Because people have been saying that his season has been held down by his marriage. Which I think is BS sometimes, but.
So she's saying women waking legs?
Yeah.
Here's
Oh.
my thing. Here,
Uh-oh.
We got a Niners fan here.
Oh,
They want
boy.
Tanner. They're afraid of. I guess they're afraid
Purdy?
of Hurts.
They're afraid
Yeah.
of Purdy.
Yeah, I
Hey,
guess.
look, take it.
Yeah, take Tanner. Let's take
Wait,
him. Please.
we're afraid of Purdy? Wait,
No,
because
they're afraid of Purdy.
oh,
because
well, they
Purdy's
should be.
so injured.
They
he's-
should be. They paid him $250 million.
Yeah. You know what he reminds me of? It's a hot take. He's a Paul
Jay
George.
Cutler?
He's a Paul George. Brock Purdy's a Paul George.
I
Paul-
look at him as a Jay Cutler.
Let me say this about Purdy too, though. They were trying to hype him up like he was the next coming of Joe Montana. I mean, they were like thinking, oh, we got Mr. Irrelevant. Oh, whoopity boop boop boop. Like seriously?
You mean Joe Montana?
Every time you say that.
Hey, say
love
hello
that.
to my
Uh-oh.
little friend. So no, but they paid him he's Jay Cutler. He's stealing money from the Niners.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stealing
yikes.
money.
Well, Paul George and Embiid are stealing money from the Sixers.
No argument there.
So there you go.
No, it's not an
somebody else is
argument.
stealing money from. Somebody else is stealing money too. Somebody else.
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree, but
Paul-
it's just
yeah,
like
Paul
the money wise. I was talking about the money wise. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the money.
I mean, I don't know, but Purdy though, it's like I said, Purdy is just the way they were like treat him to be like he was coming like this bona fide stud. It's like, dude, there's a reason why he was the last pick in the draft.
Mac Jones is going to take his job.
Oh wow! The
he
Niners fan goes Hurts and Purdy both robbing our teams for millions. Okay,
Oh,
first,
hold up.
Take care of him, Joe.
Hold up.
I was gonna
no,
say
no, no,
because
no,
he
no,
took
no.
a team cut.
No. Okay. Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, $250 million quarterbacks. One has a Super Bowl, one doesn't. One has a Super Bowl MVP, one doesn't. One can stay on the field, one can't. Floor is yours.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, here we go. Last year, team had a number one O-line running back. All right, we said that. Hurts had. All right. What's the
All right,
last
Bubba.
time the Niners did something? Hurts won a Super Bowl. All right, we're not getting into this. We're gonna wrap up the show in a minute.
Yeah.
So, because we'll be going
Niners
back and
haven't
forth.
won a Super Bowl since before the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So with that being said, guys, what are your predictions for this weekend?
I got
Mm.
38-20 Eagles.
James?
I got right around the same score. I guess I 31-20. I think it's going to be 31-20 because the only difference is Washington games are always freaking close.
So I'm going with the least amount.
Mhm.
So I'm going 28 to
$1.
14. I'm going 28 to 21. So if anything
Ooh.
below, yay. Horseshoe World losses and wins.
You think it's going to be a close game? Wow. Okay.
I always say that.
I don't
That's
think
a
it's going to be
scoreboard.
close, but with Washington games, it's always a
That's
pain
like
in
my
the ass.
go-to score when I can't
Okay.
think of anything. I just go
I can't
28
think of
21.
anything either. Just win. Like I said last week, just win.
All right, guys. 3 words or less.
3 words
trying
or
to-
less.
Clinch the division.
I was going to say that. For me, give God respect.
Ooh.
Go one.
Oh, this
Good
coming
one.
from you. This coming from you?
How?
Really?
How?
Really?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, should I remind you of the group chat that we had last year where you were firing back at me saying that he's injury prone and all of this, and I was like,
Oh,
giving him
yeah,
respect as the
forgot
third
about
best
that,
Well,
tight
man.
end.
yeah, I said that he could never be on the field. I've always said once he's on the field, he's always the most consistent offensive player.
Right.
So this year,
And I
he's being
said
most...
I said he was the third best tight end in the league.
Okay, I'm not going third. I'm not going third.
Give God a respect. Like you
Whoa,
said,
who? Where would you
I
put
like
him?
that.
Let me. I'm gonna go on ChatGPT real quick. I'm looking up the ranking of the NFL tight ends.
Where would you put Goddard?
I would say top 3. Probably.
Okay, Mitch.
Hold on.
He's gonna
Actually,
look it
no.
up, man.
Actually, you know what? No. Wait. well, George Kittle was always. Well, I don't want to deal with that.
But see, I give Travis Kelce his resume. Like I give Travis Kelce 1 because
Right.
of his resume. I
Sure.
give Brock Bowers number 2. And
The
then
difference with Bowers is like he's on a bad team though.
So according to ChatGPT, it has him 8. So
Who's in
Kittle's
front of
1,
Who else behind?
Kittle's 1, Bowers 2, Trey McBride 3, Sam Laporta, Kelsey, Kincaid, Mark Andrews, and then 9 was Njoku and 10 was Kraft.
See, okay, do you agree with that? Because I don't,
I don't agree with that.
Mitch.
I gotta keep because
Come
I mean,
on, be real.
the
Be
Porter.
real.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
am
the
being
Porter-
real.
You think he's 8th?
I don't know, man. I think he's higher
better.
than that.
I think he's better than Kelsey this year.
I think he's better than Kincaid and Andrews.
Yeah.
Well, Andrews, I should just drop him down because he dropped that catch.
Well,
That
that's
ball.
also true. Let me say this about this too. Where do you guys rank? Well, who's the Patriots' top tight end? Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even in this.
He's not in that list, right? I don't
No.
know why.
No.
I don't know why I thought
He's
it
not
was
even
Hunter
here.
Henry.
Brock
see, here's-
Bowers too is crazy to me.
That's
No, I
don't.
don't think Bowers 2 is crazy because he's got the stats to back it up.
He
He's
does.
just
I'm
like,
saying he's not 1.
oh yeah, well,
I think
see,
that-
I agree with James. Kittle doesn't deserve to be 1 because he's too injury prone.
Yeah.
That's where I'm
And
at.
Travis Kelce's resume speaks for itself. So for
Right.
me, Kelsey's number 1, Bowers is 2.
Hmm.
I might slip Dallas behind Laporta because Laporta
Like
is a
four,
really
you're
good
gonna
tight
put
end.
him, you're gonna put him at 4.
Yeah, I might slip him down. To
I'll
4.
put him at 3 or 4. I think the
You know
only
what?
guy I'll put at number 1 is probably
I-
Kelsey, but that's about it. 'Cause
I
of
got
his
an idea
resume.
for next week's show. We're about to wrap the show up.
Sure.
Each one of us, we gotta list or rank the top 5 tight ends and where do you put Goddard?
Okay.
Goddard has to be there. Like, I think that's pretty fair.
I
Next
agree.
week we come with our list and it'd be like who's ever 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And then because I agree, Goddard's pretty much 5 to 10.
Mhm.
Yeah,
In my
Look at-
opinion, he's 5 to 10. So
for sure.
I feel like next week, I think that'll be fun. Where we talk about
Yeah.
the NFC East and this. So I think that's pretty fair.
Well,
And if
ask you
Dallas
this, and then
Goddard catches 2 touchdown passes, it'll even make our argument even stronger.
let me ask you
Exactly.
guys. Yeah, exactly. Let me ask you this before we wrap up here. You think Zach Ertz
Yeah.
is coming back, or you think he's done?
He's done.
I think
He
so.
tore his ACL. He's done.
Yeah, I think
There's
so.
there's no reason for him to come back. I think he should just retire.
Yeah, it's
What
I
a
was
bad
watching-
way to go out.
Oh
What a
yeah,
bad
I
way to
agree.
go out.
Oh my
Who-
god,
who,
yeah.
Who tore his ACL?
Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I was watching that Hard Knocks series. I was like demoing something. I was like, yeah, dude.
Wait, are we home this weekend?
No,
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 we're in
we're in Washington, but we close out with the Commanders in a couple weeks.
Can you imagine Zach Ertz at the end of the season being
Retires
in
an
the
Eagle?
link? No,
Hmm.
just being there at the link against the Commanders. If he's actually there, but I don't think so.
Him,
Yeah.
I think that's the other thing too. I think Zach Ertz is going to be done at the end of the year. I think he'll retire as an Eagle more than anything.
Oh yeah, me too. All right, guys, we'll catch you all later. But first, James, what do you got going on Monday?
Well, we got a jam-packed show coming up this week. Speaking of the Philadelphia Flyers, because I was just going to bring up Zach Ertz. That reminds me of Chemo teaming in, but that's another story for another time. So we got another jam-packed show coming up this week, and this week of Flyers hockey, we'll talk all things puck. Last night, tough one over in Buffalo against the Sabres. They got another one matinee tomorrow against the Rangers. And then there's actually a game to close out the homestand of 2025 against the Vancouver Canucks. So I'll be looking forward to hear from Joey and also Austin Hamill once again on this week's edition of This Week in Flyers Hockey. So tune in every single week, 4 p.m., Hardcore Sports Network and Stream Punk Entertainment.
Yes, sir. There you go. There you have it. This week at Flyers Hockey, which you guys are loving on the channel. So yeah, we're gonna keep on doing that. Let me
Hey
go.
now.
Oh, I forgot it. Yep. Hold on. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. There we go. I forgot where that button was. But with that being said, guys, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. We will catch you all next week.
Hey now.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.